Talkers. Today we are here starting a new venture in 2025. Living life, living large, doing big things, doing things for the plot. Which actually I think we should stop doing in 2025. Stop doing things for the plot. Literally write out the plot and then just follow the plot. You know? Right, yes. So like, bitches, get your crystals out, get your cards out, and read the stars and like like this, like feel the wind, like where's the wind gonna take you? Anyways, so I I got too full of myself and said I have a lot to say, so let me bust out this mic, bust out this camera, which actually the camera is literally my laptop webcam, because one thing a USB-C plug is gonna do is break on your ass. So I couldn't connect my camera, which she's sitting right here, as you can see, like for my visual listeners, like she's sitting here, literally plugged still in, like not working. So that's that on that. Is that one thing a USB and like literally never put your life on the line if it's a USB-C bitch standing next to you, because that bitch gonna break. And that's that on that. Because you know what, an iPhone lightning charger might break on you once in a blue moon because you're not treating her right, because you were too lazy to unplug her, and like, because I hella be sitting with my phone like this, like charger bent and shit, and then question why they give out, but like that's on me. The USB-C hose just break. They decide that they're done doing their job, they're clocked out, and they break on me. So very much using webcam realness right now, but it's honestly not even that bad. And when I go back and post and watch it, and it's literally giving 2007 Nokia, like, okay, then I got myself there. But today, I literally don't have any topics to talk about. I just, like, I know I have a lot to say, so we're just gonna see where the wind takes us. Um, but yeah, so I actually started watching Upstairs Neighbors. Shout out, because if you don't watch Upstairs Neighbors, like, literally, what are you doing? And you can kind of probably tell that I watch Upstairs Neighbors by my dialect and the way that I'm speaking right now, because it is giving Alley Project Backstairs Neighbors. Like, I'm Alley Neighbor. Like, I am, what are they called? I am Squatter Neighbor, like, in the alleyway, like, in the dumpster with the raccoons. But, nonetheless, we're vibing. And we're in bed right now. This is the set right now, as that's all it's gonna be, because tea is that I set my computer on a pillow in my bed, plugged my mic up, turned on my webcam, and started speaking. And you know what? And my friends are grateful to have me, because I am Socrates. I am modern day Socrates. So literally, like, you hater ass hoes that are watching, like, and go to the visuals so you can see what I did. But yeah. Um, so actually, put a pause on everything. Put a pause on everything. Put a pause on everything. Because it is 11:48 when I'm recording this right now, and I just got back from, because I am a athleta, an athleta, unfortunately. So we just got back from going to a indoor track meet. Um, and when I tell y'all, I was, first of all, the day leading up, like, to the day, like, we're leaving, body is sore. I literally thought, like, bitch, the Hulk would have been, like, the way that I was hurting, the Hulk himself had to have, like, thrown me around in my fucking sleep. Like, it's not even funny the way that my body was hurting. Like, it hurt to sit up. I was very much trying to give, like, hamburger style laying down. So when the the realness of me having to go run set in, it was it was I had no option but, like, I would like to buy a gun, is basically what it was giving. And so we're riding up there, body is hurting. We get there, body is hurting, head hurting. I feel like I'm going to vomit. And like we're literally sitting at dinner, like as a team, like team dinner, like at a restaurant. I I was like 90% sure that I was gonna projectile vomit, like if we didn't get out of there soon. But I put all my concentration, every last brain cell I had into not throwing up. So like we didn't do that, luckily. But anyways, moral of the story is, um, we're driving back like like earlier to today tonight. Like it's dark as fuck outside. If you can see, like that's my window. Um, and when I tell you, and I've always been this way, literally like since I can remember. Like I just don't know what it is about me. Like I would rather die from like my intestine literally exploding, or like my bladder exploding, and like I die from that. If you can like die from that, like I don't know, like experts weigh in, but I would literally rather die than use a fucking public bathroom. And that's that on that. I don't know what it is about a public bathroom, like, and it's not even just like, like like having a meeting in the bathroom. Like, okay, backstory for that. Like me and my friend and like their mom, and I love their mom, is they they call shiting having a meeting. Like they'll be like, oh, I have to go to a meeting. So like I just kind of picked that up from her, and like I literally love her. Like she's my best friend. But so like I would rather like, and I'm not okay. What was I saying? Let me regather my thoughts. Okay, I would like. It's not even just having a meeting in a public bathroom. It is like peeing. Like I just would rather fucking die than go there. Like cut back to, I was like, how old was I? Like 12 years old, and we were on a 12. I was gonna try to say it in Spanish, but moving on. A 12-hour road trip, and when I tell you, like 3 hours in, the feeling set in that I had to pee, but I was bound and determined not to get the fuck out of that car because I wanted to get home. And guess what I did? I held my pias, like go piss girl, no, sit down girl, don't piss girl. I held it for the rest. What was I? 3. I held it for the next 9 hours. Did I pee once? We didn't stop because I guess no one else had to pee. Like whatever. But no stop. Held my piss for 9 hours. And when I tell you, like we pulled up into our driveway, and bitch, like literally tsunami, like tsunami, tsunami would not even begin to describe it. Like Hawaii should be scared. Like I literally have never ran so like bitch, basically the Kool-Aid man through my fucking front door, like that ever, like, and I don't think I ever will again. But it's just something about a public restroom, like I just can't. And then shout out to the strongest soldiers out there. Like if any of y'all are watching weigh in, people that can shit, have a meeting in the school bathroom, literally you fear nothing. You fear nothing, and you are getting drafted first. Like you need to be on the front lines, because what do you mean you're shitting in the school bathroom? No fucks given. Like definitely hella gonna see your shoes in the hallway later and be like, oh, you definitely stunk up the whole hall at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like you are our strongest soldiers, and please like step up and say like I volunteer as tribute, like literally right now, because I would rather fucking die. Actually, no, like no, like the like that TikTok where it's like, what would you do? Blah 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 blah. Like the gun would go off. The gun, like if you told me to like literally like I'm gonna die or like go shit in the school bathroom, I'm gonna like, bitch, get the fucking dubs, get your best black suit out, and let's go. Like put me 6 feet under, because I can't. Like I literally can't. And just so like I feel like that's more acceptable. Like school bathroom, like okay, like these are people that you see every day. Like they don't need to know what's going on with you. Like they don't need to like find out. But like we're literally on a road trip. Like we're stopping at this bathroom. Like no one, like these people are probably never gonna see me again. Why the fuck does it matter? But like something in my brain just won't allow me to literally like just do like nature's like what God intended. Like I don't know what it is. And does anyone else have this problem? Anyways, so we're coming back from this road trip right now, and like I literally just got sidetracked for I think like 6 minutes, but I had to give you a backstory. So we're coming back from this road trip just now, and first of all, lactose intolerant. I had some non like not dairy free creamer in the morning because that's all they had. Cheese, like okay, no, that coffee was dairy free because we actually went to a coffee shop. Like okay, so like just like dairy, period. Like dairy was consumed throughout the day, lactose intolerant. Like so we know what was next. And then to top it all off, before we left like the area where we were at, we got tacos. And of course, I'm just looking at the menu. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Get this taco, queso, and more cheese. Another club, Airbus, another club. Like, just so much dairy was consumed. Like, you would think that the person that knew they're lactose intolerant like wouldn't do that, but here we are. So we're driving, and it's only 3 hours. Like, right? Like, we're not that far. Okay. So like, first hour goes by. It's like okay, like I can feel the cows dancing. Like it's that fucking first of the month meme, like literally going on in my stomach of the fucking cow spinning. But like I'm vibing, listening to music, like literally trying to distract myself, drinking water, like blah 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 blah. Like hour and a half, bitch, cheeks clenched, like stomach on 10. I literally felt like I had a fucking boulder in my stomach. Like, bitch, one of those fucking rock faces was about to bust out. And like I literally held it for the next 50 minutes, and I leaned up and I was like, no, like we need to find a bathroom now. And this is when I love like everything is bigger and better in Texas. Like literally Texas did their big one with this bitch a Bucky's. Like I have never been more happy to see that fucking beaver in my life, because one thing about a Bucky's, bitch, that bathroom is gonna be nice. So moral of the story was like this is probably the first time in a long time that we had a meeting in a public restroom, and I feel like I'm conquering my fear in the great Lord's Day of 2025. But I just know that it can't be the only one that literally had like, well, I'm not gonna say had because pitch next time comes around unless it's literally dire and I know I'm not gonna be home in the next like hour. I'm not gonna do it, but literally shoot me. But like, who else has a crippling anxiety of using a fucking public restroom? And not even just like doing your do, but like, like pissing too. Like sometimes I'll be like at a place and like I could piss, but it's also giving like I could hold it for like 10 minutes to go home. You know what I mean? But like, not like, okay, like I can't, like, okay, I should, like, not, it's not giving like your mom telling you, like, try to pee before you leave the house. It's giving like, no, like, the floodgates are gonna be open pretty soon. But like, I would rather, like, almost literally piss my pants in my car than go to the public restroom. And I don't know, maybe there's something there with that. So, experts weigh in. I don't know. Like, let me know y'all's opinion. But, anyways, if moral of the story is, I've said that like 3 times. If you want to go to a public restroom, bitch, find a Bucky's. And if you live somewhere where there's not Bucky's, bitch, spawn a fucking Bucky's. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like that's it. That's actually all I have to tell you is literally spawn a fucking Bucky's. Like Nara Smith yourself a fucking Bucky's if you have to in the middle of the fucking highway. Like I don't know. Like, I literally just don't know what else to tell y'all. But yeah. But, ooh, I just thought of something. Okay, so moving on from shit, like moving on from that shit, like literally, dead ass that shit. Like, let's move on. But the other day, I walked into my room, and my room is a mess right now. Like, this little corner is cute or whatever, but beyond the curtain, it is scary, and not scary in a way of like, oh, like you need one of those like MTV shows like to come clean your fucking house, but like, bitch, consumerism has me by the balls like this. And I realized this the other week whenever I realized that I literally had too many clothes to A, fit in my closet, B, fit on a hanger. Like, I don't have any more hangers. C, fit into the two dressers that I have. And D, fit on the clothing rack that is outside of my closet in my room. Like, y'all, literally the way like pizza porno style I am naked with the box in front of me and you open it, like, bitch, Uncle Sam would pop out that bitch and put you in the throat. Like, consumerism has me by the throat, and I unfortunately don't know how I could break the cycle. Like, whenever I get like, let me tell you, the main enabler is Pinterest. I scroll, save, build Pinterest boards of shit to buy. So, like, any money that I make in the next 50 years is already lined up to buy something. Like, it is so bad. Like, I have Pinterest boards of like outfit ideas, blah 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 blah. That's all good and dandy. But I have an entire, first of all, Pinterest board. Second of all, notes on my notes app of shit to buy. And then the list just keeps getting longer, and the money keeps getting less. So let's unpack that for a second. Because when I say America's dollar's number one bitch is me, I like literally me. Because it's just something about buying like spending money. It's gonna do it for me every fucking time. And my worst problem is I have I go into spending money as in with the attitude of like, I'll like this money will find its way back to me, and we need to kill all that right now. Like, cut the camera's dead ass like hella fucking soon, because we're gonna go into debt. We're gonna be sitting at a 4 credit score, and the 4 is like my hopes and fucking dreams. Cause like, I'm scared for when I get a credit card. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because like, as much as it's fun to like keep like joke and like ha ha ha, bitch, I'm not going into debt. Like, I refuse. Like, we're gonna have like a hard stop. Like, I'm like can never learn my credit card number by heart, because I refuse to have bad credit. But like, bitch, like the way that cash is, like, if it's not leaving my bank account, that's not real fucking money. You could give me $1,000 and that's dead as monopoly money. Like, let's go to the mall. Because the way that it's not even funny how fast like money can be spent. I remember one time I went to the mall, and I had like, a good sum of money. Three stores. Three stores was all it took. First of all, my mistake was going to literally one of the bougiest malls in my area. Second, like, when the like the budget is pretty hot, like pretty like good. Also, this sounds like such a first world problem. Like, let's just stop. Like, let's get that out of the way. I know it's such a hard problem, like spending money, like whatever. But like literally 3 stores was all it took, and that budget was like low to the point where I was like, okay, well, like I need to use the rest of this for fucking gas and food. Like, it's obnoxious at this point. And first of all, I used to be that bitch that was oh, like, oh no, like I'm not thrifting, like what? And then slowly, like, now I love thrifting, like, bitch, let's go thrifting every day of the fucking week if I could. And then also, I love a good sale. Like, that's the other thing. I justify so many purchases when it's a sale, and nothing is a bigger fucking contributor to that than a Zara sale, or a Urban Outfitter sale. Literally, you would think that someone put a gun to my head the way that I'm like, we need to make this purchase because it's on sale. Literally $5 off, but like, still, we need to make this purchase because like it's $5 we're saving. But it's like, it's like, hey queen, so that is like a $2 shirt, and they're selling it for $100. Like, let's really, let's really take a bird's eye view. But like, I don't know. It's still gonna do it for me every time. So like, that's another thing into 2025 is like trying to get out of this like manipulative relationship that I'm in with Uncle Sam and an American doll hair, because the way that this shit is actually worth the doll hair these days, like, we need to get it fucking together. And the way that we're going to college soon, like, babe, wake up, save some fucking money now before you have no food in college and no money for fucking your books in college. Like, let's really wake it up. And then it's just like everything is so expensive, where it's like I treat myself to like clothes and shit, but like also it's like, oh, like it's lunchtime, like let's go get a Chipotle bowl. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Let's spend $8 on a fucking coffee in the morning, because otherwise I'm gonna have a debilitating headache because I have a caffeine addiction. Also, let's talk about that. A caffeine addiction, like, it's so bad. Like, okay, we can unpack that bag of worms another day, but like, the need for a caffeine drink is bad. And then also, I love a finer thing in life, so of course I drink good water. Like, hang on. And the bitches that know, they know me. Bitch, sponsor me, Evian, Eviana. Sponsor me now, because the way I'm your number one bitch, like I could literally be in Zendaya for Smart Water, but for Evian. Like, the way that you would think I'm sponsored by them, the way I carry this shit around. Anyways, but like, and I know like I'm not the only one in my age group. 18, by the way. Like, in my age group that like struggles with this, cause like the way me and my friends go out and buy some food, but are always hungry, like, should really be studied, cause we do nothing but eat, and not in the like, oh, you ate, but like literally like, bitch, you shoved your fucking mouth full of that food and then wanted a sweet treat. Like, it needs to be studied how the doll hairs, the monopoly money, is not adding up, babes. It's not adding up to like what you think it is, because one meal is $20 and you got a sweet treat. That's, you're at 25, and you had $100. You have $75 left, and you need to you need to get gas, and gas is literally $40. So now you have 30, and your first meal was already 25. So like, you're basically down to $5. Like, let's really get it together. But then it's like, bitch, I don't have time to fucking cook a meal. Like, what do you mean? Because we're going to school, and then we're going to work. And then if we're not going to work, we're going to practice. And then if we're coming back from practice, bitch, getting in the shower, going to bed. And also, let's not forget about the elephant in the fucking room that is homework. That is your homework and your projects and your shit. Which, matter of fact, I have a project that I should be working on right now, and I'm laying in my bed. and then let's tie it all up in a nice little pretty bow of fucking procrastination. Cause what do you mean? Because I need my good hour to lay in bed and do nothing. But babe, you have an hour left of the day. Like, let's really fucking wake it up. And me, I live in the Dallas area, so we just had Dalaska, or however you say it. Like, if y'all saw it on TikTok, like, bitch, literally like an inch of snow, and people are freaking the fuck out. But um, valid reason. Also, I'm gonna like, can I say this? I'm just gonna say it because it's like whatever. But in like 22 or like whenever that was, whenever the snowpocalypse of Texas happened, and Ted Cruz was literally living his life on a beach or whatever. Um, I fear I had the best night sleeps of my life, and it was rejuvenating, and that is the only reason I'm still kicking on this earth today, is because I literally went into hibernation, and the only reason why I feel reluctant to say this is because it was serious, and like way more serious than that. Like, people died, DIE, but like it was like, I first of all, I literally needed to be nipple hardening cold to go to sleep. Like, literally nipples need to be sharp at some point to go to sleep. So like, bitch, when it was freezing cold, I didn't even sleep by the fireplace, which, like, blessed to have a fireplace and like something to keep you warm. But bitch, like, the cold was doing it for me. Doing it for me. Slumped. Like, bitch, you literally would have thought I took like an edible or something, the way that I was slumped. So like, just let's just go there, like, whatever. But anyways, back to Alaska. Like, we had 2 days off school. Bitch, did nothing, did nothing, did nothing, did nothing. First of all, was trapped at my friend's house. Well, not trapped because like I loved being there, but like trapped as in the sense like we couldn't go do anything because it was snowing, and my tires are literally like so slick right now. Like, I fear we would have spun out and died if we even try to go anywhere. So yes, but like, so at my friend's house, the first 2 days, or like, yeah, I guess like 2 days, yeah. So at my friend's house, came there, no computer, no back, like, not a backpack in sight, just phone and the clothes that were on my back and vibes. So no work was done. And then going straight from there, came home, and then we left to go to this meet. So like, nothing was getting done until I woke the fuck up and was like, yeah, so we have homework that we need to be doing, friends. So let's literally snap our ass into gear. And I went and did my stacks homework. So like, that's done. But we have a whole project in my AP Lit class, and I have an ongoing project in my interior design class. So like, let's really like we need to be working for real. But we're sitting here instead, and it's fine. But like, the way that just when opportunity arises to do work, it feels like a break should be more important. But no, we should prioritize. Ooh, can I speak? Can I speak? We should prioritize our work first and not the break. Like, take the break after the work is done, like as God intended. But no, like, something is backwards in my brain, and I fear a lot of our brains where it's like we need to take a break first, and it's like, no, babes, nor, nor, work hard and then play hard, not play hard and then work barely. So like, that's just where I'm at with that. And I am gonna take a sip of water because Very parched, very parched. And like literally everyone, if you want to sponsor me, like literally cater to the girls, because like they like cater athletes or whatever. But like, and also while we're talking about the water, like literally, what are we doing in 2025 talking about water? Anyone that's ever tried, like, if I ever give them this water, they're like, oh, like, it tastes clean. And, like, bitch, it better taste clean, the price we pay. But, like, yes, bitch, it's clean. It came from the French. She's French, like, oui. From the French Alps. Like, it better taste clean. It better taste like fucking God spawned this shit himself. Like it's literally crack. Crack. While we're on the subject of crack, for those of you, for those of you that know me, we already touched on the caffeine addiction kind of a little bit, and we're gonna go deeper into that on another episode because I just can't. Like that's a whole nother bag of worms for me to like digest later on. Not right now, but first episode. But what we can digest is my Diet Coke addiction, and I live in Texas, so bitch, it is diet. I mean, shit. It is Dr. Pepper down here. Like, bitches don't play about Dr. Pepper in Texas. You would think that Dr. Pepper man himself, like whoever Dr. Pepper was, like like literally made the Texas Republic back in the day. But bitch, personally, me, I love, like love a Diet Coke, and there's levels of Diet Coke. And like, if you don't like Diet Coke, literally man the fuck up. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, literally, like, grow a pair, because Diet Coke might possibly be the greatest invention I've ever tasted. Maybe. And is it population control? Maybe. We'll find out in the next 5 to 10 years. But until then, I will continue to sip my Diet Coke daily. And maybe it's the caffeine addiction subplot because Diet Coke does have caffeine in it. But nonetheless, a nice crisp Diet Coke is going to do it for me. And the levels of Diet Coke, specifically, like, okay, so like if we're doing pyramid scheme MLM style, can I speak? LuLaRoe Diet Coke. So top of the pyramid scheme is definitely like a fountain Diet Coke, obviously. Like, I feel like any fountain. Ooh, I'm so parched. Sorry. A fountain, anything almost, is gonna be the fucking Mercedes Benz driving LML. Oh, can I speak? Can I speak? MLM, Mercedes Benz leader of it all, and specifically from a McDonald's. Like, come on. And then, so like, a Diet Coke from McDonald's is gonna slap, and then like, just to compare, like, go all the way down to the bottom, like you're just starting out, like you just bought your first box, is a fountain drink, literally, honestly, any fountain drink from Burger King, because I don't know what it is about a Burger King, but that shit gonna be flat. And I mean plateau. One thing about a fountain drink from Burger King is it's gonna be plateau. You're drinking flavored water, and I don't know what, literally, literally, and I don't just mean this one specific Burger King by my house. I've had Burger Kings throughout the state and in other states. Without fail, it was flat. Plateau flat. 2x4 flat. Like, Burger King, what's going on? It's come to the point where I just expect a flat soda if I ever go to Burger King, and I haven't been to Burger King in years. And I feel like without a doubt it's gonna be fly if I go back. So like that's the bottom of the tier list. Like don't go to Burger King and try Diet Coke and be like, this bitch lied to me, because I'm telling you right now, like you're gonna be disappointed no matter what you got. So don't go there. So like under the Mercedes Benz of the McDonald's Diet Coke, we have a bottle, but specifically like 10-minute like bottle freshness, because y'all know bottles go flat after a while. But like the first like 10-15 minutes of you opening that nice bottle you just got from the gas station is gonna fucking hit. And especially if you got a bag of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms specifically, it's gonna do it every time. And then again, but there's the bottom of that, and it's a Diet Coke from Five Below, because I don't know how many times we've got a Diet Coke from Five Below and it's just not hitting. Like I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at the Five Below, but like I guess you're getting a different shipment or something, because why is it not? It tastes different. And then obviously like under that, or maybe even in the same realm, is a can of Diet Coke, and then a plus triple S, like triple axle spin, if it's cold, ice cold, because like yes, yes, just yes. And then like what else is there? That's it. Like I guess like a bottle, like I don't know, like I have a bottle maybe like once in a blue moon at a restaurant, so I'm not gonna really speak on that. Moral of the story is Diet Coke is gonna be good. Always is gonna be good. And then y'all bitches are gonna be sick as fuck when that class action lawsuit comes out and y'all can't get a piece because you said no. So really, let's clock in. And then while on the subject of different tastes of the same substance, really good movie, but of substances, water. Circling back to the water, like tying it all back in. I don't know where I've all been this episode, but like whatever. Water has a fucking taste, and y'all bitches need to stop lying. And let's really talk about it, because water does have a taste, and I've been proven right time and time again, because when bitches get a sip of like literally sponsor me, when bitches get a sip of this Eviana, French Eviana from Alps, life changing. I think what is going on inside their mind is literally the like rainbow, like part of your symphony, dolphins jumping and screaming and shit, because it is life changing. The time I tried this water, like, so literally, so Evian is literally top MLM, like Mercedes Benz driving Lulu World tights, and then at the bottom, like the flip side, is Dasani. And not to be into the conspiracy of it all, but Shane Dawson, Shane Dawson was on to something when he said that they put salt on it, because I was hella watching that shit like, whoa, like, no, I am thirsty after I drink a Dasani, and they have it everywhere. So of course this is tying back to Uncle Sam literally grabbing all of us by the balls. Like, I don't know, maybe there is just something there, and like we just need to like open our third eye and see that. But so like Dasani at the bottom, and then like a step above Dasani. Honestly, I think Dasani is just the worst, because they're out to get you. Like, they're out to make you dehydrated to buy another bottle, just to be more dehydrated to buy another bottle until you literally die, or until you find another water source, until you literally dig in the mud and drink water out of the ground. But like a step above that is like honestly just any like purified water, like in a bottle, literally just like any brand of whatever. But like there's a middle ground where Ozark sits. I don't know what Ozark is doing, where they're getting it from, what like where Ozarka is coming from. I'm assuming the Ozarks. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is in there that makes it taste like that? It's bitter. It's just not it. Like, if I see that red shit, I'm running. But like, pure, like above that is the Pure Life, like whatever Nestle, right? Is that Pure Life? I think so. And then above that, like where we're starting to get into the really like high level marketing level, like multi-level marketing scheme of it all. Like, these bitches are selling you your product, their product is selling you for you to sell, is the sparkling water. And I know it's kind of like, okay, like we can't put these on the same, but like, yes, we can, because it's like, bitch, like that's the cycle. Is like, you go from like the shitty purified water to the sparkling, and then like you're like, okay, well, I don't want to drink a bubbly. I don't want to drink a bubbly like substance no more. And then you upgrade to like these topper, better, and like purified waters that are just flat. At least that's what happened to me, because I got into the like bubbly and like the LaCroix, and then I was like, okay, but sometimes you can't be drinking a carbonated drink. You can't drink a carbonated drink and go work out, because I will explode and literally blow away in the wind. So we had to find a middle ground here where I'm not getting dehydrated, or it doesn't literally taste like I'm swimming in the fucking, what did they swim in the Olympics this year, or I guess last year, but y'all know what I mean. Like, what was it? And it literally had like E. coli and shit in it. Like, I'm literally drinking that, and like we need to find a middle ground where like I can enjoy the like good taste of sparkling water, but have it be flats. So then that's when we upgrade and we start exploring the world of that, of like higher end water, I guess, if you want to call it that. Like, and I'm talking like smart water. Um, what's the one? The black and the red one. What is it? What is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have seen it. Y'all definitely seen it. It's like red and black. And then, but like the creme de la creme of them all is gonna be my girl right here. And also, boom, we, I have concepts that she's the best one, and I'm 100% sure like these other bitches are comparing, but like the glass bottle purified water thing, whatever. I haven't gotten into those yet, but we're just gonna we're just gonna act like that's not part of the equation. Even though I literally brought sparkling water into it, but like the glass, like flat purified water, just over there. Cause what do you mean walking around with glass? I guess that's what Topo Chico and whatever. It doesn't align with my point, so we're just gonna pretend it's not there. Moral of the story is, go buy you a pack of Evian. Life changed, and you're gonna be forever stuck by the gripped by the balls or the cojones of Uncle Sam, and that's it. That's all. And I've literally been talking for 40 minutes, and we've talked about, what are we talking? Shit. Literally shit. Water and Diet Coke. Right. Right. Like, and if this is not setting the vibe for the podcast, what is? Literally, what is? Like, I don't know. And to the four of my friends that are gonna listen to this, like, thank you, literally thank you, because, and to to the bitch back to the bitch that had a lot to say about me the other night in the press finally was good. To you know who you are, where I sat there and asked. Fuck you. And to everybody else that I asked, fuck you. Because if they're not gonna do it, do it yourself. So we're sat here and y'all are listening to my thoughts, literally actively as they're processing in my brain. But wow, I just really got like a vivid flashback to the fact that I said literally like a pizza porno standing there naked. Uncle Sam pops out the box and punches you in the throat. Like I actually said that. Wow, we're gonna hold space for that for a second. Just wow, like we're just gonna hold space for that for a second, because like that's such a visceral image in my head. Like I'm sorry that we now share that together. But yeah, and just really like really really the moral of what all I just talked about, besides the shit, like literally the shit. I'm sorry, I just can't, like I can't not say it. Um, the moral of like the whole drink debacle is you're gonna catch me with 3 drinks, and the order goes as such: caffeine, hydration, and then fun. And sometimes the fun and the caffeine overlap, but that's neither here or there, because it's very much giving coffee, water, and a Diet Coke or like an energy drink. So basically, caffeine and fun drink always overlap, because if it's not a Diet Coke or caffeine, it's like a tea or something. And guess what? Guess what? As he intended, tea has caffeine in it. So caffeine and fun drink overlap a lot, actually, now that I think about it. But hydration is in the middle. So she's monkey in the middle, catching the caffeine and like balancing it out. Balance, like all in the balance and substance. Like literally Demi Moore. Literally like give me more to drink, because that was so corny. I'm sorry. Um no, but like, and my friends literally like they're like, no, like if I don't see you with at least 2 drinks, like what the fuck is wrong? Because like I need 3 drinks. Point blank, period. That's it. Three three, and then if not three, at least two, and never one. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you're walking around your average day and you don't have 2 choices of a beverage at once? Like, I don't know. I don't know. This seems just a little sick and twisted to me. Like, that's not. That's just not how humans were meant to live. You need 2 or 3 beverages at a time, and there's just no debating it. And just like you just need to find what works for you. Like, if it's coffee and water and like I don't know, lemonade or something, okay. If it's a smoothie and water and something else, okay. Notice how water is always in it. You bitches need to drink water. A lot of y'all don't drink water, and let's talk about it. And ooh, ooh, don't get me started on the water is nasty. There was a long periodically time and it was actually scary. Like it was actually giving sinister vibes. What do you mean water's nasty, babe? And let's not hold space for that, because no, you need to get the fuck up. Like, bitch, you need to go put your feet in the sand and literally touch the forehead of Tafiti and reconnect with your water. Like, Avatar the Way of Water, like, you need to reconnect. Because, what do you mean water's nasty? What do you mean water's nasty? And that shit stems from, like, a kid, like, being a kid, and, like that's a whole other thing. I'm not gonna get into it because it's, like, not my place. But that shit has to stem from a kid. And, like, okay, like, if you're a kid and you're like water, like what? Okay. Like, we need to, like, maybe ship. Like, we need to, like, shape up or shape out. Like, get some fucking water in you now, no matter what the cost is. But fully cognizant teenager slash adult saying water's nasty and you don't drink water. Right. But then wonder why your skin's not clear. Let's really talk about it. Like, all the skincare in the world is not gonna save you, babe. Like, your skin is literally fighting for its life. Not to be like that fucking chocolate bitch from fucking SpongeBob. Like, please. So, literally, drink your water and eat your apples, cause babe, doctors are on Quizlet. Doctors are on Quizlet and ChatGPT. Like hella, like you need to eat your apples. And I've been saying this since 2023, 2024. Eat your fucking apples, cause these bitches are on Quizlet for their test. Like hella, and we should be scared. And we should be scared. And also, like, you touching my nose, and literally, it's like not running, but like it itches. So like, just mind your business. But so basically, and we're getting to our time here, because I'm just gonna cap it at an hour, because I could literally ramble on about nothing until literally the fucking cows come home. But we're gonna cap it at like an hour or so here. So, moral of the story is, y'all bitches need to get water, and your water needs to be in between your other substances, because bitch, are you gonna be Sue, or are you gonna be mm, I forgot her name. I Mine went blank. Mine mine like, bitch, I literally got like wiped what I was about to say. But you know what, like the substance, like, are you gonna be her? Are you gonna be the fucking monster? Or are you gonna be the young bitch? Like, cause you're gonna be the monster if you don't start drinking water and fucking hydrate. Like, you're a fucking plant. And when I say hydrate, like, literally, like, mist yourself like you're a fucking plant, like this plant behind me. Mist yourself and drink some fucking water, babe. Drink some water, and not Dasani, because that's just dehydrating you. And I'm gonna stand on that until the end of time. Because maybe it's a placebo, since I watched that video of Shane Dawson saying that it literally has salt in it, and it's dehydrating you. But every time I drink a Dasani, which is rarely, like, literally that shit has to look like an oasis. Like, it has to be literally hell outside, and like that's the only water source within a 50-mile radius. But like, every time I've drank it, I've never not needed more water after. Like, do y'all know what I mean? Like I can drink this, take a, like, 2 3 sips and be satisfied for a hot minute, even though I've literally drank it so many times on this podcast. But it's because I'm talking, and like, yeah. But like, on the average day, like when I'm not speaking, going hella mute, look around, everybody on mute. And if you heard my dog drinking in the background, that's she's taking my advice. But when I'm just going throughout my average day and literally look around, everybody on mute, like hella looking at people and not speaking, 2 or 3 sips of my Evian gonna get me through. If I took 1 sip of a Dasani, I think I would actually have to down the whole bottle and then literally go drink the Atlantic Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean would like get me more hydrated than the fucking Dasani bottle. Like, I don't know, but I don't know. Like, Dasani, get your shit together, or don't, because honestly, y'all make money, so literally don't take my advice. But literally, that's just that's that on that. And yeah, so I think I've just done here. This is the first episode, just a boy podcast. I actually didn't look to see if that name was available before I just started recording this and decided that was gonna be the name. So hopefully it is what it is, and if it's not, then it's not, and it's whatever is on this channel, on the Spotify, on the Apple Music thing. Per bloop bloop boop. Yes. What a time! What a time to be alive. 2025. I graduate this year. turn 19 this year. Big 19 literally means nothing in this country except for the fact that I'm 1 year older and can go to war. I can't even buy a fucking cigarette in this, well, at least not in the state that I live in. But, ooh, no, like, actually cigarettes, like, ooh, no shade, no tea, no nothing, just I couldn't do cigarettes. Cause, like, I don't know, just not appealing to me, but maybe it's because I was in the generation of, like, the, like, you smoke ad, and, like, they were hella fucking dramatic, but, okay, anyways, it's literally besides the point. Deuces, mooses, and love y'all. Like, um, like, comment, subscribe. We're on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at aquathick, aqua AQUA underscore thick, THICCC. Was that 3? It's 3. Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then obviously just the boy pod everywhere else. And yeah, I'll see you bitches later. Bye.